Jazz the Almighty. Jazz was a little child that was really charismatic and a comic and video game fan, so basically he was a geek, but everyone loved him. One day little Jazz had chemistry class, that by the way he hated. So what he always made was go for the materials, but he didn't do anything of the practice. So he went for the materials with Memo, but when Memo was deciding what materials he should give him, he was WhatsApping. So he grabbed kryptonite instead of sulfur and placed it in the box with all the other materials that he was going to give to little Jazz. Jazz was walking through the aisle and he tripped with a cockroach, and all the materials started to fall in him and everyone tried to help him, but a kryptonite fragment had buried in his nose.
The next day, Jazz was asleep, and when he woke up, he saw himself in the mirror and noticed that he had his six-pack and he could move to the speed of lightning. Day passed by, and he saw a thief trying to steal the purse of a girl. So he ran to chase the thief, and he jumped in hand and kicked his ass with a single punch in the face. So he returned the purse to the girl and ran away. That same day, Jazz made a vow to himself: I will protect the people of Querétaro until I die.
Years passed by and Jazz decided to become a teacher. One day, he made a really tough exam. Everyone passed it except for Jack. Jack was a lonely boy that wasn't loved by everybody. So in the moment Jazz gave him the exam and saw that he had failed it, his hatred against Jazz and the world grew bigger and bigger.
That night, Jack was walking alone through a lonely street, and an old man named Chris Santos gave him a suit. And Chris Santos told him, "Do you want to kill your teacher? Then you must know his secret identity. Your teacher is the Jazz. If you want to kill him, you must use this suit. This will give you super strength and super speed, so you will be able to finally get your revenge." So Jack told the Jazz that he knew everything. So he told him that if he didn't want his dog 3 meters under the ground, he will go to the middle of nowhere. So the next day, in the middle of nowhere, they start fighting. Yeah.